The use of a game is a fantastic way to get participation, energy, and interest added to your training session. Here's a great way to do a review session that's a little different, a little bit more game-like. Find some cheap buzzers, some cheap electronic buzzers, the type that you hit and they light up and make a noise. You can find these fairly inexpensively. Break your participants up into individual teams and give each team a buzzer. Ask the group a review question and have them hit the buzzer. You are instantly going to get the competitive juices flowing. You are instantly going to cause them to have to recall and apply information, especially if you tailor the review questions that forces them to apply it, not just rote remember it. And you're going to quickly get a sense as the instructor of who is recalling information and who isn't. So go buy some cheap little buzzers, turn it into sort of a game show type format, do your review session that way. You're going to get way more interest and way better results. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Games can be a fantastic way to not only get your participants to apply information, but retain it as well. A fantastic game to play is based on the American game show Jeopardy! The idea is simple. A topic is presented on the board and the participant has to respond to that topic in the form of a question. There are great templates available online to help you create a Jeopardy! Style board, or you could do it in an old school way, just using post-it notes over a dry erase board. However you go about doing it, the Jeopardy! Format is a fantastic way to do a review session and do it in the form of a game. Games are interesting. Games foster participation. They foster a little bit of competitiveness. They foster people actually recalling information, and it really helps reveal what information they've retained and what information maybe you as an instructor need to go back and brush up on. So think about using games and think about that Jeopardy! Style format. It's a great way to add a little bit of interest and ultimately meet your session objective. Do you use games? Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. If your training entails your participants remembering a tremendous amount of information, maybe you're training them on a product, for example, and they have to remember all the mechanical details. A great way to help them to retain that information is to play a game. And a fantastic game to play is called Create a Story. Give the participants the key details you want them to remember, and then have them create a story around those details. That story could either relate to your particular industry or topic, or it could be a completely made up cuckoo's banana fantasy story. It doesn't matter. So present the information in lecture format if that's appropriate. Break your participant up into small teams. Give them some sort of handout or details or infographic that has that required information on it. Give them some period of time to create a story, and then have them present their story to you. It'll be a little bit fun. It'll be a little cheesy. If you have creative people in the room, you'll get some really cool, funny stories. If you have some real sort of not super creative, by the book type people, you might have to coax them a little bit to loosen up. But either way, you're going to get them to start to apply that information and start to make some connections in their brain about that information. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below.